price of petroleum products. Wawu said it will work with CIBC First Caribbean to ensure workers receive a fair compensation following the bank's closure announcement, and in-person activities make a return to independence this year. I'm Krishna Joseph. Details after the break.
DBS Radio now brings to you professional and quality live streaming services for all your funerals, special occasions, and events. Contact us today at 448-3282 or 448-3283 or email us at dbsradio@cwdom.dm. DBS Radio, your new era in broadcasting. Contact us today.
Welcome back. The Cabinet of Dominica approved a reduction in the cost of petroleum products. This comes after a review of petroleum product prices of gasoline, diesel, and kerosene for this regulatory cycle was undertaken by the Ministry of Trade, Commerce, Entrepreneurship, Innovation, Business, and Export Development.
New price for gasoline will be $16.38 per gallon, a reduction of $2.28 per gallon. The price of diesel has been reduced by 76 cents to $16.37 per gallon, and kerosene has been reduced by 77 cents to $15.90 per gallon. Government of Dominica will continue to apply measures to cushion the impact of increased petroleum product prices until the retail price of each product returns to below $15 per gallon.
However, it was mixed emotions from Dominica's bus drivers concerning the drop in the price of gasoline and diesel at the pumps. Britain, its overseas territories, the Commonwealth, and wider world were shocked with the sudden passing of Queen Elizabeth II last Thursday. The Queen, whose health had been declining, died at Balmoral Castle. Her firstborn son automatically became king following her passing. King Charles III is the first male monarch of Britain since Queen Elizabeth II ascended to the throne 70 years ago. The union representing employees of the First Caribbean International Bank, Dominica, said it will ensure that employees receive their due benefits. CIBC First Caribbean International Bank, Dominica, announced that it will cease operations as of January 31, 2023. Minister for Agriculture Fidel Grant said Dominica has made substantial progress in ensuring the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals are met. Grant's remarks came at the official launch of the Resilient Livelihoods and Food Security through Data Digitalization and the Sectoral Linkages project to be implemented in Dominica and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Education Minister Octavia Alfred announced that construction of the Goodwill Secondary School and the 5 primary schools will begin this academic year. The Sherin Daniel Bellot Foundation gifted 33 preschool, primary, and secondary school students with stationery items. The foundation was founded in memory of Sherin Bellot, who died from cancer in March 2022. In news from the courts, popular Dominican entertainer Shane Suki Burnbread Edwards was remanded in custody. Edwards was arrested and charged with battery last Wednesday. A 25-year-old man of Grand Bay was remanded in custody after he was charged with drug trafficking and unlawful movement of firearm and ammunition. The charges were read to Raymond Sturgis at the magistrate's court last week. Police intercepted the accused with 28 guns, 146 live rounds of ammunition, and 23,586 grams of marijuana on a vehicle at Loubaire on August 30. And another Grand Bay man was charged and granted bail in the sum of $15,000 for the theft of energy solar batteries and solar panels belonging to the government of Dominica. However, Tevin Mark's freedom was short-lived as he was picked up by police immediately after being granted bail. Protocols are being reviewed on how best to deal with the mentally challenged, mentally ill, and homeless individuals during times of disaster. Program Officer at the Office of Disaster Management, Mandela Christian, said training sessions have been held in that regard.
So we are doing our best to educate people, to build capacity so persons know how to manage situations that may arise with them. So it's an ongoing process. We are learning and we are training. Right now we are in the process of reviewing and updating our protocols informed by the lessons that we learned from that exercise. And we also learn from the lessons from our regional partners.
Dominicans will see a return to in-person activities for the 2022 Independence season. This year's Independence celebration will be officially launched on September 24. Acting Chief Cultural Officer Wilson Matthew said there are a lot to look forward to during the Independence season.
This year we're going back to what we missed, what we know, what we love, the live interaction with everybody, you know, with the performers, with the audience, with the guests and so on. You get to meet people and do what you have to do, you know. So everybody's looking forward to that. I mean, last year we made the best out of what was afforded to us.
Discover Dominica Authority is set to launch a FET calendar for the Independence season. Acting Events and Festival Manager Samantha Leta said the calendar will coincide with the traditional Independence calendar. Leta anticipates an increase in economic benefits for local businesses during the Independence season. 5 young ladies will go in search of the Miss Kalinago title this month at the Miss Kalinago 2022 pageant on September 17. The pageant forms part of activities for Kalinago Week 2022, which was officially launched last Friday. This brings us to the end of the DBS News in Review. Be sure to follow DBS Radio on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and on our website, www.dbcradio.net, for more news. On behalf of everyone here at DBS, I'm Christina Joseph. Good evening.
DBS Radio now brings to you professional and quality live streaming services for all your funerals, special occasions, and events. Contact us today at 448-3282 or 448-3283 or email us at dbsradio@cwdom.dm. DBS Radio, your new era in broadcasting. Contact us today.